We got the phone call, the results of his full body MRI, and he was riddled with tumors and, you know, of various sizes. Then they were encroaching on his spinal column.
It was still cool to me, you know, like, oh yeah, dude, I could have like tumors all over, that I could get the sympathy from the ladies. What's up? It was a real battle to understand what my life was going to be about, like who I was, because a lot of how I defined myself was in my physical capabilities, and those were being taken from me.
You would do anything for your child not to go through pain, and Drew went through a pain that didn't stop and that no one could help, and his dreams were just blown away.
He was almost unrecognizable. The drugs made his face swell up, his whole body swell up. I remember walking into the room and I almost wanted to turn and walk out because I thought it was just shocking to see him.
I was sleeping beside him in one of those pull-out beds, and I just sat there and cried. He didn't even know, but he just wasn't himself at all, and you could tell. Like, he would open his eyes and he would kind of talk to you, but it wasn't Drew that was there.
I thought it was hopeless. I just didn't think he was going to live.
My perspective of life began being defined as how much worse is next month going to be. And that slow chipping away at my will to carry on just eventually took over. I mean, it cut so deep that I gave up, you know. I was bled of my belief in my own future.
My mom was always pushing to be part of the solution, you know. Her great quote to us was, you know, can't, never could. You know, if I say, Mom, I can't tie my shoes, you know what? Can't, never could. You know, you can tie your shoes, figure it out. And so I think, you know, with that came a belief that we could, you know, we could do anything we wanted to do.
I was visiting with my brother, and I always pretend to swing my legs, but they would never respond. And then my left leg twitched and actually kicked, and I was like, what? And it was, I think, 1:30 in the morning, and we immediately called my mom, and we were like, Mom, you gotta get down here. I got something to show you.
Drew is tough. He's the bravest kid I've ever met. And things that I would be afraid of or not want to go through with, he'll do it.
Isn't it a beautiful thing? Because that hard head and that strong spirit has allowed him to get through this with such courage.
He has shown people that you can go through anything and come out on the other side and be okay.
In overcoming the things I have, I am now able to see life with a vigor that I would not have attained otherwise. And though it sucked to get through, the person that it made out of me is someone I'm proud to be.